And there's that part of self that really wants to step out into entrepreneurship, but there's fear.
Of course.
And I have to own it, calling it what it is. And through the session, it helped me to realize that I have the skills, I have the talent, and what's blocking the big barricade for me is that uncomfortable feeling of fear, of just moving out of it.
The truth is, we hear a lot about startups. You know, we hear about how to start up a business, or to start up a career, or start up a profession, even to start a marriage, to start a family, to start everything. But a lot of what we have very little information on has to do with starting you, the individual. And if you don't know who you are, then it virtually is impossible. You might be tapping into some of what you're supposed to be doing with your life, your real life purpose, because we do a lot of stuff that might feed into our ultimate purpose, but it really isn't what we're placed here to do. If your why behind the why does not end up at legacy, then why are you doing it? If whatever it is that you're doing with your life right now is not serving your ultimate goal of leaving something of value to the people that are going to be behind, not even when you die, because you're creating legacy right now, believe it or not. You leave an impression with the people that are in this room. So it's adding to the legacy, it's adding to what people are going to remember it for. So if you're going to spend your entire life pursuing something and it's not geared towards the ultimate legacy that you want to be remembered for, the impact that you want to have on your generation and generations to come, what are you doing? Why are you doing it? You're pretty much wasting your life. You're wasting your energy, you're wasting your time, you're wasting your money, you're wasting a lot of things. All the stuff that you've done in your life on earth, when you're finished, what will be the aftermath? If I'm not in position to do what I am called to do, it's going to affect you. And the same token is, if you're not in position to do what you've been placed on the earth to do, you're going to affect somebody else's life. And it's not going to be good. A thing which exists is as a result of something that happened in the past. That's the principle of legacy. Your current relationships, it's as a result of some things that happened in the past. The current lifestyle that you live, it's a result of some things that happened in the past. Your career choice, your financial status, your educational status, whatever it is that you're pursuing, it's based on some things that happened in the past. And how I know? It's called decisions, choices. All of the decisions and choices that you make drive the process to where you are right now, and will probably continue to drive the process of your life. And if you don't like where your life is, if you don't like how your legacy is being shaped, all you have to do is change your decisions and change your choices. Legacy contenders have a very clear sense of vision and purpose. Where are you going to be in the next 5 years? If you live to see 5 years. Where are you going to be in the next 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 years? You should have an idea. It might not necessarily follow the path that you have, but trust me, if you have that thought in mind, you are going to end up at that vision that you have in your mind. You're going to end up at a place of purpose if you are a legacy contender. A legacy contender is someone who possesses character and integrity. Legacy contenders are people who are well-defined. They have well-defined core and moral values. You gotta have some kind of value to last. It's the people with good moral values and good core values that last long. They have a genuine interest in others. They care about people. It's not about themselves. My gift is of no value to me if I keep it to myself. It is of value to me because I'm serving it to you right now. Independent of the source of purpose, you have absolutely no clue who you really are or who you were meant to be. I really began understanding my purpose much clearer when I started tapping into my source. So independent of your source, you don't know who you are. You know as much of yourself right now, Monique, and that's all you know. You don't know what you're capable of doing next year. You don't know where you're capable of being 10 years from now. You don't know the level of potential that you have on the inside of you. Your source is the architect of your blueprint. He knows what your life should look like. He knows where you need to be, doing what, when, how, where, with whom. Where you should be at this particular point in time, where you should be 5 years from now, 10 years from now, what you need to be doing. He is fully aware of that. And he's put that on the inside of you. If you don't tap into him, you're not gonna know. Your source coins and shapes your philosophy. Philosophy talks about the ideas and thoughts that you love. It is the ideas and thoughts that you love that drives your life. Now, the issue with philosophy is this. The issue with your thoughts and ideas. They could be accurate or they could be wrong. If you live your life based on inaccurate information, your entire life is going to be inaccurate. If the source of your philosophy or the source of your ideas and thoughts is inaccurate, your entire life is going to be a lie. Your thoughts and ideas frame your life. If you think you can't, then you will not. If you believe that you're limited by certain things and you're limited by the color of your skin and the fact that you're a female versus a male versus a black man versus a white person, that's going to frame your world. And your entire life will be lived under a canopy, and you can only go so far and no more.